Hey guys, it's me, EODGamerZ here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about whether soul cores are still profitable in the new patch. There's a lot of things that changed in this patch. Not only the meta changed, but they also nerfed one of the major earners last patch as well, last league, is soul core of AskCapper. For those of you who have no idea what this method is, don't worry, I'll be explaining briefly also why this was so profitable last season and some of the tips that I have for you guys watching this video. So most importantly out of all of them is AskCappers got changed. You can see this increased gold drop by slain enemies. Previously in last patch, this was actually rarity of items drop, which was really very good for a lot of people because you can start dropping a lot more higher rarity like divines and more expensive loot, perfect jeweler orbs and stuff. Now with the lack of rarity, very difficult to find good ones. In fact, the item that now has this rarity is in the rabbit talisman, which is only being able to be equipped on body armors. So with that aside, is it still profitable to actually do soul core of Reforging method, because now your AskCapper prices are only 42 exalted, which is about half of a divine compared to what it was previously. For those of you at this point, you have no idea what this is if you put 3 soul cores of any same type and you press the Reforge button on your Reforge bench. For those of you who don't have this, you will unlock it once you reach towards the currency exchange. Once you get to mapping your early maps, once you finish the campaign, you will be able to do this as well. You can press the Reforge button and those 3 will turn into one random new soul core. So the method of doing this is buying in bulk a lot of other soul cores, cheaper soul cores, which are much more cost effective, and trying to reforge them in hopes of getting something really, really good. For example, that is worth a lot of money. Now, this is one of the winners of these patches. For those of you who have been living under a rock, you have no idea the prices. This Tikaba is the equivalent of the modern day or today's this league's AskCapper basically, because the whole meta is revolving around crit damage right now, which is on slapping this on your weapons because your Amazons do a lot of crit. So if I show you the prices right now, your cheapest soul cores, which is the likes of your Topotante, which is 4 exalts for one of them. So I spent 12. In total, this video that I recorded, I pressed the button twice. So I spent a total of 12 times 2, 24 exalted. And just by getting 1 Tikaba back, I have the equivalent of 1 divine. I turned my 20 exalts into 1 divine. But of course, it's not some magic thing. It is a game of probability. So that is why we have a tool that is able to help us as well. Is it profitable? Can you actually sustain by spending all your divines doing this in the long run? We have an entire math, 10,000 sample size from the previous league of data to help us right now. You can see here all the different prices. I updated everything in our spreadsheet as well. I put in all you need to do. You can do this on your own as well. You don't have to use mine, but I'm sharing with you the thought process behind it. So I slap in all the different numbers and I have a very nice sheet that calculates the probability for me exactly whether it's profitable or not. So all the numbers feed through to here and it tells me right now that on an equal weight basis, according to math, if I were to reforge all of them, because each cost is multiplied by the cheapest times 3. If I buy a Tizamoto Zopac, I would have saved on cost. It cost me 11 exalt each time to press. On average, I will be making 21%, assuming that everything was the same weightage. But of course, again, the probability of you getting an AskCapper, Atmohua, Choloto, Zampiti are a lot lower compared to the others. Even Tikaba is much higher probability of dropping compared to AskCapper, which is really, really very low probability of getting. But in this season, you can see your AskCappers are going way less. They are not as great as it was in the first league. Now, right now, Tikabas are the ones that are super, super profitable. 94 exalted, 92 exalted, bouncing around in between there. So worth a ton of money. They're worth 1 divine each. Crazy. So we have a lot of data so far. And based on a modified information calculation that we have done on the channel, we have applied a modified probability, and using my data sample size of 30,000 soul cores, which is 10k plus reforgers, I found that right now, the profit margins are, every time you press the button, is about 11%. So as you keep doing this till infinity, you are making 11% each time you press. But of course, I have a risk reward commentary over here, which means that it's still a bit risky because you can have streaks of losses right now blowing out and streaks of winning and profiting as well. So that's the advantage of this tool. You can build it yourself, inputting the probabilities. For me, I have all of this done for you guys. You can find it on the members community tab as well. All I just need is a bit of support from you guys, 1 coffee an entire month, and you can get access to this material, doing it for yourself. We have so many other tabs to also do reforging on other things that we will touch on, whether it's still profitable or not. But this is specifically for SoCore. It still works, just that your priorities have changed a little bit, no longer as the same as before in the first week as well. And for those of you, an extra bonus tip for those of you who are wanting to know, we have this tool on the channel. I'll teach you this automation tool. If you join as a member, you also will get access, which automatically moves and helps you have a hotkey to reforge automatically that you might have seen somewhere on YouTube already. Thank you guys again so much for your attention, watching this video. Like and subscribe if you appreciate such content. Good luck on your reforging and may the odds be in your favor. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in one of these 2 next videos.